got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking no cooking the hot box, fucking on your bitch, yeah, cooking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody with the trick, nobody. All of the gang and they coming to gang. Call me a river to do with my shit.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Excited to have you guys with us. These guys got the vibes already. Hope you guys have the vibes already, too. Welcome to Afternoon BETSPRESSO, brought to you by the Betting News Network and our sponsors at BetOnline. That's Colby Marcio. That is Shaggy Bets right over there, and that is BetOnline. Get a $1,000 deposit bonus with the QR code in the top corner of the screen, right above Mr. Shaggy Bet's head. What's up, brother? As I said, Mr. Marcio, Mr. Shaggy Bets. My name's Sweatpan Jesus. So stoked to have you guys with us. Hope you're having a kick-ass end to your Monday. Wow, an on-time bang. Hey,
man, you know who it is, bro.
Yeah, look who's here.
On the screen. Look who's on the screen.
Yeah, look who's here.
Yeah, look who's here.
You know. Also, Landon, welcome back. We missed you. Hope you had a nice weekend. Rye guy, my guy.
How's the member guest, Landon? You play well?
Oh, did he have a golf thing going on this weekend?
Yeah, that's why he wasn't at the lake with me.
You guys are gonna cuddle?
We were trying to.
Would have loved. I would. Who would be the big spoon? Would you like to be the big spoon or the small spoon?
He'd have to be the big spoon.
Come on now.
I'm just saying preference. I'm not saying half. I'm saying preference.
Big Daddy Shags. Big Daddy Shags.
You guys.
Oh, baby.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Oh, we know.
You know how you put him to sleep? He puts his hair over his eyes.
The old
Good night.
the old cousin it. Whoa! I came in at the right time. What's up, Gerald? I want to do this now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can. I need to get it more in my eyes.
What's funny is you guys probably think I'm left out, but I'm not. I don't feel like just throwing my hair.
You can do it too.
You don't want to get Skylar. You don't want Skylar to come to play.
It is wet. I did just shower, so it's perfect time.
I did just shower.
Oh, we're all gonna do it. Okay, here we go. Well, welcome to the show, guys. Excited to have you with us. If someone just joined the show for the very first time right now, then you have
Nobody
no idea
said
what the
just
fuck is going
rad.
on. Rad.
Rad.
Yo. Wayne's World, excellent. Welcome to the show, guys. Excited to have you here. We don't normally do the three of us on Mondays, but hey, we got some fun for you guys today.
Hey,
Shaggy
we got our first semi-death threat today. Is that our first one?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, we got a death threat an hour ago.
Yeah, because apparently people don't understand that the information that we give them is not 100% guaranteed, and it is not for sure going to make them money.
Only Landon understands.
Isn't financial advice. It's hardly gambling advice.
It's like it very much so is on the fence, you know.
Right.
But hey, we're going to talk about baseball with you guys. Exactly. Oh, I hope so. It's fucking something.
Colby has thoughts on that, actually. I think
he does. He does. We are going to talk strictly baseball with you guys because directly following BETSPRESSO, don't go anywhere. You don't even need to leave the channel because right after us, I will still be here. We are going to be talking about Game 5 on the All Sauce team to discuss. Yeah, milk is disgusting. Chocolate milk is okay.
I was going to say, I drink chocolate milk for sure.
Chocolate milk's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to drink milk all the time, and now I just think it's gross.
You know what's really good? Chocolate almond milk. Have you ever had chocolate almond milk?
No. I don't understand where the almonds.
I like my milk how I like my men. I don't like milk.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Boiled and white. Okay. How do you
Impossible.
That's my favorite thing. Even though it's pretty overdone, I still get a kick out of those.
Very overdone.
Like Steve Canara knows. So does Kanika. These are cultured people. Chocolate almond milk is super sugary but very delicious. Amazing on cereal. If you like cereal, it slaps heavily. So these two gentlemen could give 7 fucks what I'm saying right now.
200%.
There's this Chateau Milk Company in Kansas City. Their chocolate milk is like a freaking milkshake, dude. It's so good. Fantastic.
That sounds delicious. Well, since we're already talking about beverages, do you guys want to keep wetting your whistles What? Why are you frozen like this?
I'm not.
Yes, you.
I wasn't. Give me the
Oh,
smash and
man.
pass. Give me it. Give me it. I'll get my hammer out.
All right,
How do
so
you
for
solve?
Smash or Pass today, in honor of us talking about some beveraginos, Gatorade flavors.
Gatorade.
The old Gatorade. It's getting. I actually just
No
kind of
problem.
re-upped my love of Gatorade. Nice cold in the fridge.
W as comment.
Yeah,
W.
W
Only
comment.
beverage I want to pick
W
is best
comment.
espresso.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Oh,
that on a
that's going on the
t-shirt.
that's going into the t-shirt department, baby.
Rogue,
Fucking
if we
Rogue
get a
Baller, we
t-shirt,
love
I'll buy
you,
it for you. I'll buy it for you if we get this shirt.
We're all smashing
dude.
Gatorade.
Let's
I'm smashing
fucking
Rogue.
Go.
Smash a
Let's
rogue.
go.
What a guy.
Hey, congrats on the sex. All
thanks.
right, you're welcome. Let's get it started with nice basic lemon lime.
Oh, yes.
Chat, smash, pass, gentlemen, smash, pass.
The situation has to be it's 95 outside and there hasn't been a drink inside of me for 3 hours. And then this is the best flavor ever because you're that thirsty. Other than that, pass.
Okay. Chags.
Smash. Lemon lime is probably top 3 flavor. Top 3 Haterade flavor, I think.
It's not my go-to. It is good.
No.
It's not my go-to, but one of my favorites, that's for sure.
Can we agree before we continue the rest of the flavors that if it's cold and it's hot, that any Gatorade deserves a smash? Like that's like can be agreed, regardless of flavor. Like if it's cold and it's hot outside and you're thirsty, like you're gonna drink whatever flavor's in front of you.
What Gatorade do we hate though? I know there's more coming.
Well, then let's get to one. This is an interesting one.
I was gonna say this has got to be the only one I've never seen anybody thoroughly go. Oh, you better not take the orange.
Orange. Okay. Pass. Okay.
Pass.
I'm also passing. I'm also
hate
passing.
red? V, you hate red?
Apparently. Green. He only likes green. It's the only flavor he likes.
Of course.
Orange only suck. Huh.
Orange only? Red is ass. Interesting.
Red?
Interesting.
Overrated.
All right.
That's not true.
That's
not true.
I also don't like the fact that the red is the only one that like truly like stains your mouth. Like all the other flavors are like. That's true.
This guy's got all the comments. Just let him come up here and talk.
I was gonna say I love it.
He just needs his own show. I went to like kind of the basic one, not basic, but like the more generic flavors of Gatorade because they got like all kinds of shit now, man. They got like, mint and fucking cucumber and all types of shit. But I stuck with more basic ones like this one. Grape, purple. Are we smashing or are we passing the old purpledy derpledy? Yes, Mr. Marcio.
The Grape Zero elite.
Landon. Wow.
What? Who?
Damn, Landon. Hey, man. At least buy me a Gatorade first. Sheesh.
Whoa.
Incredible.
Smash. Grape.
Yeah.
Smash. The grape.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Chags, smashing.
I'm probably passing. Again, like I'm drinking it. If it's the only flavor hot summer day, I'm drinking it for sure, but I'm not buying a grape Gatorade.
Okay. That's fair. Okay. This actually used to be my favorite flavor. Like when I got to the point because when you're a kid, you just get whatever the fuck your parents buy you, the yellow or the fucking red or whatever, and you just drink it. But then you get to the point when you're older and you go to the gas stations and they're all in front of you and you're like, ooh, let me establish which one's my favorite. And then when you're like stoned or something and you get one and it really hits, you're like, yes, this is my favorite. This is the one. Grape was that for me for a while. So I'll smash. I like it. It's delicious. All right, last one. Glacier cherry.
Oh yeah.
This is derpity.
Smash. This is smash. This one's getting flurped down. Bonus points if it's the blue cherry, even better. Whoo! Yeah. Glacier cherry can get it. This one is definitely top 2, not 2. Winner, chicken dinner. Smash.
Bing bong. This is my number 1 too. I just bought an 8-pack and put it in the fridge. So give it to me. Don't if you say pass, I swear to God.
Cody?
Yeah, he's gonna say pass. Look at him.
I was gonna say, as a man who is a slut for anything cherry. How could I pass on this?
Yeah, right.
Anything
God.
cherry. My toes, bro, both of them. Actually, they might be overlapping for anything cherry. They're looking like this.
Oh, dude.
They're going Ninja Turtle down there in the shoes.
They're knuckling.
Oh, they're hold on.
No, I didn't need to do that.
They're hammer toed up, baby. They're ready to.
They're camel toes, basically.
Hey.
The actual camel
They're
toes.
out there.
All right. Well, I was going to ask you guys what your favorite flavor was, but we just kind of got to the bottom of it, I guess.
What about
This one
Propel?
is
We should have had Propel. It is Gatorade too.
Mm.
I'm a
Well,
diehard
okay.
Propel guy.
last
Yeah,
question on this
big
before we
Propel.
move into the big Propel guy. Big Propel
Love me
guy.
some prop.
Propel, baby.
Propel pass.
Propel pass.
Proper pass.
Pass. He Propel and pass. He's properly passing. All right, real quick. Before we move on from the Gatorade topics, because now I want to go get a fucking Gatorade. What's the best method to drink said Gatorade? Like from the cooler, one of these with the big spout, the squirt bottle,
The nipple.
like the bigger fat one.
Oh,
You do
yeah.
the nipple?
The nipple.
You like the
Nipple
nip?
for sure.
It
Problem
reminds
is,
me of when I was a child.
those blue cherry ones don't come with a nipple. Blue cherry is just a big 28 ouncer. So
Shut up, Gerald. I'll beat your ass.
what do you
You can't tell a former fat guy he has bad takes with food.
Hey, Sook,
What's that?
next time Chan Daddy's in chat, ask him about Baby Bird, and that'll be a good story.
Oh,
About
no.
what?
Did you baby bird him one time?
Oh, baby bird. Ew.
To be honest, it went one direction. Okay, it went one
What
direction,
song? What song?
and it's maybe happened 2 or 3 times. But it's
Dude,
only gone one direction.
you know you
One
don't
direction.
have to say these things, right?
It's only gone at one direction. I promise.
So this was not,
SPJ. What are you doing later? I don't. What was he talking about? And why did he say that out loud? What you don't have to say. As somebody who is literally an open book and says literally anything that comes to mind, I'm going to go vomit in the toilet right now.
I don't
But
get
just
congrats, Shax. Just congrats.
I don't get it.
Now all I can see is you and Chan Daddy doing that, which is giving me weird vibes. But
Yeah.
we'll just keep moving.
No.
What up, Sandman?
Two guys kissing is not. It's June. Let's have some respect.
It's June. Absolutely. And whatever tickles your pickle. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into today. That was chat. Drop your favorite Gatorade flavor. There's a lot of them, boys. Obviously, is it Glacier Cherry? Are those you guys' favorites? Like, is that it?
I'm a big fan of the zeros.
Blue
So
cherry.
the zero grape and the zero. I think there's a zero glacier cherry, right?
Yeah, this is zero cherry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh,
We're on
yeah.
the same page. We're on the same page.
Glacier Cherry is the best to me. I do actually like lemon lime a lot. Like a good solid lemon lime when it's really hot definitely does the job. Salt and water. Oh, natural. Yeah. Did you guys know this? So Sook said this the other day that Kanika, like when he gets really hungover, Kanika just hands him salt, like water and salt, and it does the same job because
What are
it's
those?
like
The
giving
liquid
you
IVs are really salty, so that makes sense.
Mhm.
yeah, it's like giving you electrolytes, but it's not delicious. So, it's the
Sook just
poor
has to
man's
suffer.
version.
Just that's the suffer.
Oh, this is wonderful, wonderful transition right here. Freddie 2 RBI, Harper 2 RBI with the side of lemon lime. Now that sounds delicious. I might be on both of these gentlemen to hit home runs today. Spits Designs. So let's get weird. Speaking of the diamond, boys, like I said, so we're not going to talk basketball right here. We are going to do that on All Sauce Team in just a few minutes because if I started talking NBA, these guys would probably leave.
It's the over in the first quarter, though. It's the over in the first quarter.
Yeah, Steph loves that play, and I think you're on it now too. All right, Shags, I have no idea what the fuck you're about to sell because you've been traveling today, a little traveling man, and I don't know.
I didn't tell anybody.
No,
I
your
want to hear.
Your boy got burned on the pitch today, kind of all weekend. It's been a rough few days betting the Euros, but We're getting back after it tomorrow. However, tonight, this is the 5-unit Mega Max. I had a long weekend with family. It was a great time. Go hug your family, people. Shaggy to get 8 hours of sleep. The books are offering us -110. This is a 5-unit Mega Max. This should be -200 at least. The fact that we're getting this for great value, I'm hammering it. I will probably be going to bed very shortly after this stream. A lot of beers, a lot of fun. Time for me to regroup and get ready for tomorrow. So we'll have Euro plays in the morning. Staying off the diamond tonight.
That's the shaggy play of the night right there.
Colby hates when I come in with responsible gambling. You don't have to bet every day, people. And I already did. I already did lose today. So I lost a unit on the pitch. Gotta love it.
All right. Well, I guess I have to give out 2 bets to fill the
3
void.
goals from Romania. Are you freaking serious?
I have 2 plays too, Colb, so we can. It's okay,
good.
And as you said, responsibility is important. Just because we did have somebody come into our DMs and say that we lost them a shit ton of money because apparently we forced them to bet.
At least Shag gave a free one.
Yeah. So as a reminder, guys, you don't have to bet. It is not required
at all.
You can press whatever buttons you like, but when you press them, just remember you can lose. It does happen. So gamble responsibly. Okay, that's it. Let's talk about who's hitting home runs. I'll go next, Colts. We'll go back and forth.
Yeah, go ahead.
Our play is a little bit. Our plays are kind of correlated. It's June. So my first one is I already put a video out, and I bet 3 guys to go yard today because I like 3 different guys. The first one is in the Phillies game, and it is probably chalky, but I don't really care. Give me Bryce Harper over 1.5 total bases. I had this pulled up and then it went away. So give me just a second. Bryce Harper. They're taking on the San Diego Padres today. Wow, totally just changed a complete different city, dude. San Diego Padres today. And he's going against Randy Vasquez on the bump. And I'll let Colby talk about this a tiny bit more in a second. But Randy Vasquez is not very good. He's been pretty bad this season for the Padres. God, I want to call him the Dodgers again. That's so weird. 1-3 record, almost 5 ERA, really bad against lefties. Shout out to our friend Prindy in Spaces earlier today talking about why he liked Dahl for a similar reason. I think Schwarber's in a good spot too. But if you're giving me one of the best, I would say arguably one of the best hitters in baseball, in a good matchup for -115 for over 1.5 total bases, and you're giving me his home run for +300, I'm going to take it. So I took Bryce Harper over 1.5 TBs. I think he has a good match. I swear to God, if I get another phone call when we're live on stream, this is like the 4th day in a row that I've gotten a phone call live on stream again.
Who's calling? Let me answer it.
No, I don't. It's my mom. She knows that I'm doing stuff right now. And it's like,
I can't say hello.
Sweatpants Mary, we're live right now.
Sweatpants Mary.
No, I'm busy.
Come on, Mom. I'm streaming. It's not a phase. It's work.
Mom, this is my job. I promise people are watching.
Mom, we're trying to build. We're trying to build. Do you understand?
The reason
building.
Mom, the crazy thing is that she'll call me and then she'll text me and she'll be like, "Oh, sorry, you're on stream." Yes, Mom. At this time. Every day. You know
that
it.
That would be me as a mom. Absolutely. No, my go-to move is calling.
Love your moms.
My dad will always answer. My mom's the worst with answering the phone. So I would always call my dad knowing he's at work and then act like he's not working. Be like, "Hey, I know you're not busy or anything and you're not doing anything, so you have the time to talk to me. It's your favorite. What are you doing?" And he goes, "You're funny. What do you need?"
Yeah. What's going on?
Real stern.
Before I was rudely interrupted by my wonderful mother, Sweatpants Mary, Bryce Harper, over 1.5 total bases. Colby also has a play in this game, which just kind of ties in to what Mr. Harper might do.
Yes. Also, love Harper, love David, Dahl, love Schwarber. Too scared to touch any of those guys. So let's just make it real easy on ourselves and take the F5 team total in the Phillies over 2.5 -130. Like SBJ mentioned, Mr. Randy Vasquez, not good. He's posting a 4.93 ERA with a 1.51 whip. Randy Vasquez has the second worst pitcher rating and the worst pitcher rating in the current ratings on batters-box.com. He has allowed over 2.5 runs in 6 of his 8 outings this season. There are 3 elite hitters for the Phillies in the default ratings and 4 in the current season. The Phillies are one of the best teams in scoring in the F5, averaging 3.11 per game, and then at home 3.33. They also have the best average matchup rating today in the MLB. Don't overthink it. Right here. And then somebody else asked if it was Paul Skeens Day. You better effing believe it. It is Paul Skeens Day. And we are laddering that puppy dog up to 10 at plus 210. And we're going to ride that thing all the way out to the end of the day, baby. Whew. Thank you. That was all my time. The Reds stink. Oh, he's only done it one time. He's only gone over double digits one time. It's against the Cubs. The Reds are worse than the Cubs in striking out. They can't hit the ball. They stink.
So on that in that game, Mr. Skeens, I like a pirate to go Yabo. I posted a video about this before we got started, and it's purely because I needed O'Neal Cruz to hit one more base yesterday for a plus 18,000. Plus 18,000. I heard her whimpering before.
You did? You gotta tell me.
It was before we started. Also, you're supposed to hear your dog, dude.
I'm gonna say you're closer than us.
No. I got.
If I can hear it, then I don't know.
I got it real loud in here. Sorry, continue.
It's okay. Yeah, Pirates. O'Neal Cruz sold my soul yesterday. I needed one more base for him for a plus 18,000 lotto. Absolute agony. So I'm going straight back to him again today because he owes me. I like the matchup. I think he's going to hit a home run today. I don't remember the guy on the bump for the Reds, but we were talking about this earlier.
Spears.
Never pitched. Yeah, Spears. That's it. With the IE. It's kind of weird spelling. Never pitched a game in the major leagues, or he's never started a game in the major leagues. This is his first professional start. And I think O'Neal Cruz is going to get a hold of one and send it into outfield. So I took his home run plus 333. I did not play his regular bases line. I just kind of sprinkled his home run. So I like that a lot. And obviously the schemes look that you mentioned too. So I like that. I did like the looks of that game, but kind of was leaning a little more with the Pirates side of things, but I don't want to take the Pirates. So just give me an O'Neal Cruz bomb. Yeah, Kadar. Did you watch the at bat? Did you see what he did? Did he actually make contact or did he strike out? He got the last at bat and he had 3 bags and he needed just a base hit. And that's all he needed.
Right.
It was agony.
That'll rip your soul.
Anyway. Well, the crazy thing was that so we put the parlay together, bro, 90 plus off the bat, line out. Oh, Kadar. Oh, I would have shit my pants. Ugh. We needed Lane Thomas for 4 bags. He hit a home run first at bat. I love when Lane Thomas does that. We needed Ellie De La Cruz for 4 bags. He had a triple in the first inning and then hit a home run in the 8th or something. We needed Royce Lewis to hit 4 bags. He hit a home run first at bat. And then we needed O'Neal Cruz for 4 bags, and he hit 3, and then didn't get the job done. It's okay. All right. So the other play that I have, since Shaggy's had, the one play that's the nuke whale.
Absolutely.
I know you guys looking at the board on the baseball front are probably looking at this Rockies Dodgers game. I total one of the best lineups in baseball, even without Mookie. Going into Cruz, you're probably thinking, Shohei. Can't really play Shohei. His regular line is 3.5 for plus 100. Good luck. I'm going to take Fredwood Freeman. So I took Freddie Freeman to hit a home run for plus 270. I also took his over 2.5 total bases at plus 100. Bats really well in Coors. When he goes over his line in Coors, he gets 4 bases either via a home run or by 2 hits or something like that. I just feel like that he's going to mop again today. And you're getting better value on him than you are Ohtani. If you want to play Ohtani home run for plus 175, be my fucking guest. But
that's not a fun play.
I don't want to sweat out. He's probably going to hit a home run, but what if he doesn't? Then you feel stupid. So So
That's a better play. That's the more fun play right here. Just taking his first at bat to be a homer, or being the first person to homer.
Yeah,
that's a good one
Either
too.
one.
Well, who's going to lead off now with no Mookie?
I think it's him. I think that's
Is
what I
Ohtani
heard.
leading off now?
Really?
That's what I think I heard. Let me see if they've got a
Interesting.
lineup out for today's game. But I thought that's what I heard was he's gonna be lead off. Hold on. Yeah,
Ohtani's
he's
under
leading
home
off.
runs.
He's leading off. Literally leading off.
Wow.
Johnny's leading off.
So is it going to be Ohtani and then
Smith,
Smith,
Yep.
Freeman, and then Muncy?
Whoa,
Oh, it's Oscar.
Kevin Biggio's playing. Good for him.
Muncy's got the night off.
Okay, that's still a spicy 4. I mean,
those front 4. You've got Jason Hayward down there, Gavin Lux as well in the 9.
it's the Dodgers.
Yeah,
I mean, I kind of lean over, but for 12, I mean, it could hit in the 6th inning, but
right.
Okay, chaps. Well, we've kind of all given. Well, Colby, did you have another play that you wanted to mention? You said you had 2. That was it. Oh, Skeens.
Skeens, yeah.
Skeens
ladder.
Okay, so let's figure out what we're gonna do for our Betty 3. We could do a little correlated 1-2 piece of the team total for the Phillies and Harper, or we could do some other stuff. Shags, since you didn't have a play and you had to listen to us talk about our plays, did something tickle your little shag ears?
Oh, I love the Harper look. I love the Phillies look for sure.
Okay.
For sure. So, I mean, we could. Let's see, what can I do with Phillies first?
Make a little silly goose parlay. That's what you can do.
Could do a little silly goose parlay. What are we thinking? We could do Harper bases.
Kadar's got the right idea.
Actually, Schwarber homer is cheap today, I'm pretty sure.
It is. It's +2. It was +2, I think +220.
He's never
Can you parlay team totals?
That's what I'm trying to see real quick.
You should. Also, I am also on Maddie Segrist over her points at 13.5 at -105. You can get plus money though.
Dude, fucking Harper's bases is -140 now.
Let's do the home run parlay first. That's more fun.
Okay.
More fun.
Sure.
David Dahl is my pick. I'm riding with Prindy.
Dude, are you serious?
I'm riding with hell yeah. It's 6:30.
6:30, yeah.
Okay, no. So hear me out. What we did on yesterday, and we got really close, was we took the bases, so we didn't have to rely on the home run, just in case you get a couple hits.
This is
and
for
some
the home
doubles
run parlay.
No, I know. I'm just saying, all right, we're gonna do legit a home run lay.
Yeah. What else were we gonna do?
To take the 4 bases instead of the home run.
Well, I was just going off what's over here. Oh, what's over here on the side that says HR lay? That was what I was assuming.
I know. But then I think
so I was lied to. Corbin,
yes, you were lied to.
Tell him I was lied to. Actually, speaking of food, Mr. Corbin, keep the food.
Imagine having a beautiful head of lettuce and not wearing a hat. What a man. I know. Should I put my hat on or left out?
No,
I literally just washed my hair. Why?
You have a beautiful head of hair. Let it fly.
Thank you, man. We love you, baby. All right, so you're serious. You want David Dahl?
Plus 630.
Okay. I'm seeing +5. Are you seeing +630?
Yeah. Blue.
Nice. I'm seeing. Oh, I looked at his bases. I'm an idiot.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's a home run. Dahl.
I mean, 2 bases. If his 2 bases is nice too. If you want to just do his 2 bases.
Well, no, if we're sticking with what the screen says, we're taking a home run lay. Remember, the screen don't lie. We stick with the screen, I guess.
Okay.
No, I mean, all right. So if we're gonna chip chop, then let's chip chop. Because I'm down to get a little frisky and to make something that we feel like we could actually smack.
I'm already there.
What do you think, Shags?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's get frisky. Why not? I mean, we think we can hit it, but
of course. Yeah. Otherwise, why do it?
Yeah, why not? Let's do a homer.
Okay. Then do you guys want to do? I mean, I already have beans on. Well, we're not doing Harper because we're not doing two guys in this game. I already got beans on Freddie and Cruz. Do you like either one of those?
I like Freddie.
Do them both. Do them both. Do them both. Do them both. Shaggy doesn't have any plays. Do them both.
Yeah, do them both.
Do them both.
Freddie here. I'll take credit for Freddie. Freddie's my contribution.
Because it's his dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Can we get confirmation that Freddie is indeed dialed right now?
Does he still have the shark fins on?
You dialed?
I don't want it if not. Otani's home runs plus 152 now.
Oh yeah,
rather
Freddie's
burn
locked in.
Locked in? Nice.
Jumped up immediately when I came out there, so he's ready.
Beauty. Oh, he's ready to rumble.
Going Yabo.
Okay. Oh, that's the wrong game. All right, so if we do Dahl, Freeman, and then this Pirates game starts pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
And then Cruz. Plus 11,090.
Woo! That'll wet your whistle.
For three guys
as well. So honestly, let's have Dahl and Cruz go deep early, and then we'll just be waiting on Freddie late night.
We could also, we also could possibly like cash out if you wanted to, depending on when those games end. Okay, got the fun out of the way first. Bing bong.
Home run line. Boom boom.
Okay. Now, let's the BETSPRESSO 3. Something to Phillies team total. Harper, Bags.
Yeah, I was not seeing Phillies F5 team.
I was going to say,
total.
you could just do Phillies F5 spread at the half. It's minus 129 or something like that.
I like that.
That works. That works too. It correlates.
Mm-hmm. So just Phillies first 5.
Yeah, first 5 spread at the minus a half. Unless you want to add the money line, but it's the same.
The money line's minus 154. Like the same thing.
Yeah, do that.
No, that's a 3-way is minus 154. So that's the minus a half. Is that what you're seeing, SPJ? I think first 5 innings result.
Seeing first 5 innings result, yeah.
Yeah, that's
minus
what
one,
the tie-in.
Oh, minus the half.
Like, yeah, so it's got to
Okay.
be minus. So that'll work.
Okay.
Phillies to win.
Do
Phillies
that.
to win the first 5.
Okay.
I mean, the line looks priced at minus 198 if we do want to throw the push in there for that leg.
No. Let's just leave it. They're winning the first 5. Let's just do it that.
Cool.
Let's do that. And then Harper for 2 bags.
Cool.
And then you said Freddie. Do you want to do Freddie in here? We can take him for 2 bases. It's like minus 155 or something. It's pretty juiced, but
yeah, I mean, if you guys don't mind double, triple dipping, whatever you want to call it, I'm in.
It's my dip. I can dip how many times I want.
Minus 200 for 2 bags.
oh,
That gets the 3-leg, the plus 297.
Here,
What
put
if
the
we went
double.
2 hits.
Put the double. Put the double.
or 2
Minus
hits. I
105
like the 2
for
hits.
2 hits. Minus 105 for 2 hits.
What's the
That's
double?
plus
Imagine he
417.
watch him have 1 hit and it's a home run.
But what's the double?
The double's plus 220.
It's not. We have him at home run and double, and we like him a lot. We're only going to get screwed by a single and a triple.
Colby,
I
they're
think
back.
I like those odds.
He's back.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Adidas
Hey.
King.
Hey, last time you were here, I swept my card. So thanks for showing up last time. Really appreciate it. I respect you so much that I love you. I would kiss you on the lips. I hope this doesn't hit. Hey, I hope Dahl goes 0 for 4. Love you.
You're a wild man.
The haters are real. Okay, so we could either do 3 bases. I'd rather do 3 bases or 2 hits. The double's kind of scary.
Let's do 2 hits. I think Freddie could smack a couple singles.
He's done it pretty consistently against
Right.
the Rockies.
Yeah.
Minus 105 for 2 hits is also gross, but whatever.
Yeah, true.
That gets it to plus 417. I feel like that's a solid three legs, you know?
That's reasonable.
I respect it.
I do too.
Guitar.
I would rather not go over 4. Yeah, Phil's, see, chilling. Kadar's man of the people. Okay, so Phillies first 5 just to win. Bryce Harper, 2 bags, and then Freddie Freeman, 2 hits. Plus 417. Happy days?
Give me that trivia.
Oh, yeah, we're doing Daily Dozen. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. There we go. Let's play a Daily Dozen. And then these guys are gonna get out of here. We're gonna take a few minutes, and then we're going to have the All Sauce team at Ma Martinez. That is what you saw today. That is happening at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. So that is, you did see that correctly, but we're double dipping today because we got the boys rolling in just a few minutes to talk the NBA game with us.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Okay.
ladies,
All right.
gentlemen, we all ready?
2,
Let's do it.
1.
Woo! NFL. Bruce
Let's see.
Arians
there we go.
won 2012 AP Coach of the
Cardinals.
Year during the season.
Cardinals. No, that's
yes.
the AFC team. No, the Cardinals
Oh,
are not
yeah.
AFC.
Yeah,
Oh.
It was
Wait.
the Bucks. Bucks, wasn't it?
they're not AFC either.
Oh, they're NFC too.
Colts?
Bruce Arians won 2012 AP Coach of the Year during the season in which he was the interim head coach of which AFC team?
Right thinks Colts too.
I
I don't
it's
think
the
it was the
Colts.
Colts.
Yeah,
I don't think
I'll
so.
count it.
It's the Bucks is NFC.
Bucks is NFC for sure.
It's not
Jag?
the Jags either. No.
No,
He is like a quarterback whisperer, right?
He didn't. I don't think he coached the Colts. I'm pretty sure he didn't.
No,
Unless
it's
I'm
not.
just totally
it's not,
forgetting.
It's not him. It's not him.
No.
all right,
It's
we're
not
gonna
him.
move on. We're gonna move on.
We'll
Yeah,
skip
move
it.
on. It's not the
Was
Colts.
it the Jets?
College football.
Was it the
We're
Jets?
playing in
No.
the NFL and the MLB. Drew Henson played quarterback at this Big Ten school from 98 to 2000.
Drew
Drew
Henson.
Henson. Fuck, man. No.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you this one either.
Michigan State? I don't know.
I was gonna say
Dude.
Purdue.
Purdue. That might be it, actually.
I like
I
Purdue as a guess. That's a guess.
I do
give
too.
them.
Wasn't Drew
Yeah.
Brees there? Drew Brees is from.
Drew Brees
They just
would have.
that's a requirement for Purdue quarterbacks is they have to be named Drew.
Just do it.
So I'll go for it.
Nope. All right.
Yeah.
Sick.
Off to a flying start.
Which Celtics player took home the NBA Finals MVP during the 08 championship season?
We'll
Paul
wait. We'll
Pierce.
wait for Sook. We'll wait for Sook.
Let's say, was
Even though
that
I think it's Paul Pierce.
Even though it's the guy that crapped himself.
It's Paul Pierce.
There's Sook.
Bam! We got one. All right. History. Here we go. Joining NASA in 1978, this physicist and astronaut became the first American woman to fly into space in 1983. What was her freaking name?
Dude. Didn't they make a movie about her at this point?
Probably.
I don't know. God, we are
Miss
sucking today.
Miss Frizzle. Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
No, I don't know. Beverages.
Skip it. Yeah, this is
100%
tough.
pure squeezed Florida sunshine and the juice that starts it all are associated with
Isn't
this
it?
juice.
Isn't it? It's not. Isn't it like the Florida orange or Florida orange juice? Or,
Tropicana.
Is it Tropicana?
Tropicana.
Cheery Raid. What up?
Makes sense.
Oh, they definitely
Welcome.
did it. They definitely did it.
You're right. All right, chat's off. Chat's off. This has
I'll
to be
answer.
Grey's Anatomy, right?
No, they didn't. They didn't do it. They didn't do it.
It's got to be Grey's Anatomy. 94 to
ER,
2009 drama.
Yeah, pretty sure. What medical drama ER aired on? No, it's saying the medical drama ER aired on what major network?
Oh
I think
shit!
it was
yeah.
I think it was NBC. Pretty sure it was NBC.
Okay. W rated indeed.
It was NBC. W Raid. Thanks for tapping in.
Bang! Let's go. All right,
Boom.
we're locked in. Kind of. Movies. Directed by Martin Scorsese. This 2004 biographical drama starring Leonardo DiCaprio as Howard Hughes. Earned 11 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture.
Oh, isn't it a Wolf of Wall Street?
2004. Oh wait.
Oh no, the Aviator. It's
Was
the
it The
Aviator.
Aviator?
He's right. Yeah, it's not Howard Hughes is not the guy that was in Wolf of
I was gonna
Wall Street.
say,
What the fuck was that guy's
Jordan
name?
Belfort?
Thank you. Yeah,
Let's go.
my bad.
So R&B group had 3 songs, chart top 5 on the Billboard Hot 191. I Want to Sex You Up, I Adore Me More, and All for Love.
Me singing to Shaggy.
Is it Boys to Men?
PB Gurus, I Can't Handle the Energy.
Color Me
24/7.
Bad. Color Me Bad.
We're just taking
Or
the
Boyz II
suggestions
Men.
from their choose straight.
I love it.
Do not do
They're
this.
getting it right.
All right, back to
Definitely look up
NFL.
you.
Yeah,
to
NFL.
Maybe
What is this? Is this the Jets? This
I want to say the Jets, man.
what do we think,
It's
Chad?
the- Is it
I
the
don't- I don't
Colts,
think it's
Kadar?
the Colts.
Is it
It's the
Colts?
Colts, apparently.
Wow.
It is the what?
Everyone, all right. Or we had it typed out earlier. Oh, good
Yeah.
job.
We did.
Chad.
Yeah, nailed it.
Wow.
Okay. It's the Colts.
Alright.
Damn.
Who's this chick?
We're not even trying.
Sally Fields. Sally Ride. All right, Sally. Is her name Sally?
Mrs. Fields?
Mrs.
Grealish Cavs. What kind of comment
Miss
is
Frizzle.
that? Holy hell.
Sally
Helen
Ride.
Keller.
Sally Ride. Just try
Sally
Sally Ride. I don't.
Actually,
Sally sounds familiar.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Yes.
a terrible name. Johnny
Sins.
Palmer Marcio. Yes, Prendy. Yes. She did it all.
That's Sarah Jessica Parker in the middle. And then I think that's Robert Downey Jr.
It is. That is his
I think
name.
it is. Yeah.
That looks unfortunately like Ellen DeGeneres, kind of, which is really weird.
Yeah. It looks
We
like
got
Ellen in
it.
my
Let's go.
Looks like Ellen in my nightmares. Nightmare,
Yep.
nightmare, nightmare.
Who knows Drew Henson?
Fuck, dude. Where did Drew Henson play? Where did he pray to? But where did he play, chat? We didn't know. It was Michigan. It's Michigan.
Yeah. Okay.
Kadar knew.
Yeah.
Kadar knew.
Kadar's that guy.
Bam.
If you didn't know, Kadar is that guy.
Which
Little
one was the
double dip.
toughest? Which one was the toughest? The
Music. Color Me Bad.
I didn't know that at all. Pray to you, sweatpants. Indeed. Okay. I feel like we should grid it up too because we've got a little time to burn. You guys want to grid it?
I'll grid. Yeah, hell yeah.
A little immaculate.
A little
We think
immaculate.
football?
Let's do football. Let's do football. Always down to grid. We are going to do this. And then, guys, if you're just tapping in with us, we're going to have the All Sauce team directly following this, getting you guys ready to rock and roll for Game 5 in the NBA. So if you want to hang out, we're not going anywhere. These two guys are going somewhere. But do I look like Ellen DeGeneres? Unfortunately, Prendy kind of.
For the Bears passing, put
Kyle Orton.
Sid Luckman.
Rex Grossman.
No, you can't do Rexy.
Sexy Rexy. Jay Cutler's too obvious, probably.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Colby. Good job.
Damn it. Damn it,
Sid
dude.
Luckman.
Well, hold on. First of all, let's pump the brakes.
Aren't you a
Never
Bears
had a good
fan?
quarterback in the history of their franchise. What do you expect?
Kyle Orton had 3,000 passing yards, for sure.
Jim
feel like Orton did.
McMahon is an easy option.
I think Rick.
Kyle
Yeah,
Orton.
Rick Grossman sure did it too.
So did Sexy Rexy.
Sexy
Kyle
Rexy
Orton.
was the third down punt was Sexy Rexy. He's like, screw it. Somebody's down there.
He took him to a Super Bowl, man.
The defense took him to the Super Bowl.
He had to make some plays. Come
Devin
on now.
Hester took him to the Super Bowl.
Speaking of Devin Hester, didn't Devin Hester play for the Patriots for a minute
He
after
played
he
for the
left the
Falcons
Bears?
or the Ravens. Ravens. He played for the Ravens.
Did he?
Yeah.
Hey, he did. Let's
Nice.
go.
There you
Okay,
go.
watch your
Nice.
list down there.
Chris Hogan, Pat Saints. That's a good one. That is a good one. Chris, that's got to be like 5%. Two.
Did
Very good.
did Ted Ginn play for the Ravens?
He did.
It sounds
Pretty sure he
Saints,
did.
Ravens, Ted Ginn. Ted Ginn.
Oh, no, he didn't. Fuck. Did Jameis Winston get a 3,000 passing yards for the Saints? I'm pretty sure he did, didn't he?
He had to have. I am selling Prindy. We all can't win.
You like Winston here?
I love Winston. You can't go wrong with the W.
Sure.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? God, we are sucking.
This is a Monday. Just click the baseball one. Just don't even finish this.
No, dude, I suck at the baseball one. I'm so bad at the baseball one. Johnny Smith, that's a good one.
Let's go, chat.
Nice. 3,000 passing yards for Mike Vick and Martellus.
Yeah, Bennett played for the Bears.
Matt Schaub, let's go,
Nice.
Kadar. Noah,
Nice.
appreciate you as well with Johnny Smith.
Nice. Appreciate. All right, so Mike Vick and Matt Ryan are too obvious for the Falcons. What about was it Boom? Not Boomer Esiason. Fuck. Pats Bears Cordero Patterson. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, bam.
I'm trying to think who the hell were their quarterbacks prior to Vic and
Matt Ryan.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like those are the two obvious ones.
Michael Vick in NFL 2004 is one of the first video games I remember.
He was also like unstoppable in that game.
It was not
game
fun.
over.
Oh, Saints put Manning. Put Manning.
Oh, Archie. Yeah.
Archie. Put Archie.
Do you think Archie had 3,000 passing yards
I believe in it.
in a season? Famous last words. And there you go.
But bam.
Look, I want to know what the percentage was.
355. Nice.
12. Mark Ingram was on the
355.
Ravens.
Nice.
Yeah, Mark Ingram. Because he said big trust. Yeah. That's what that happened.
Big trust.
Big trust.
I love that picture, dude. What he's doing that's such a good photo.
No, my favorite Mark Ingram moment is the look at the details. Oh Lord.
My favorite Mark Ingram is when he's standing next to fucking Derrick Henry and he looks like a midget.
Yeah. Wild.
All right, real quick, since we got a couple minutes before we're going to dip, we'll do the PODs in just a second and give you guys the parlay we put together. We're getting kind of close to starting to maybe tinkly twinkle about football. What is one player that you're looking forward to play on a new team, or do you like to draft on your fantasy team? Do you think is going to be really good this year? Chat, get involved too.
I'm too busy thinking about college basketball.
I see it. I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna go. I mean, Homer pick. Obviously, Derrick Henry's going to score 7 million touchdowns for the Ravens. But without taking him out, I mean, I think Saquon's going to be fun for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can score a lot of touchdowns.
I just hope Caleb Williams is good. The city's so much better when the Bears are good.
I mean, if Caleb Williams has a good season, Keenan Allen could go fucking berserk, dude. So could DJ Moore. So
it's on paper one of the best offenses I could name for the Bears in about 12 years. If someone's excited about Drake May, thoughts and prayers. T's and P's.
Oh,
hey man, Trizzy in our fantasy league last year, Trizzy drafted Anthony Richardson, and we all thought he was just absolutely crazy. And then Anthony Richardson went bananas to start the season, and then got hurt. So,
dude, that man is the new Cam Newton. I'm so excited for that kid.
Anthony Richardson. He's just gonna get hurt again this year, dude.
Probably.
I hope not.
I hope so because I'm a Titans fan. But
hey. Don't be crushing a young man's dreams.
Actually, Calvin Ridley could also be sneaky as well. Shags, who do you think?
Dude, they said in chat Stephon Diggs. I think that'll be him teaming up with CJ Stroud and those weapons down in Houston. That'll be fun to watch. So,
yeah, SBJ, no more 8-8 making the playoffs for the Tennessee Titans.
It's all right. We're just going to win the division. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You guys can laugh at me now.
I don't know, hey man. Trevor Lawrence just got that bag. He's pretty good according to that check.
Actually, can we talk about this? Have you guys seen the list of quarterbacks that are the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL? Does it not just blow your fucking mind that Patrick Mahomes is not even top 5 anymore? Does it also blow your mind that Trevor Lawrence is number 1 on that list when he has pretty much the exact same numbers statistically as like Daniel Jones and Marcus Mariota his first couple seasons for the Titans?
There's no good quarterbacks. The simple way is this: hey, quarterbacks, get better. But yeah, I feel like usually, for the most part, the best player is usually never the highest paid.
No, because he signs first. Patrick Mahomes was the highest.
Yeah,
he reset.
When he
reset the market. Yeah.
Exactly, 100%. Right. Just like so that's the way it is. You don't want to look at that your position to sign, but whatever.
But he also doesn't he have like stake in the Chiefs as a like franchise as well? Wasn't that part of his contract?
Something like that. Yeah. He's got ownership in all the Kansas City sports teams.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't hurting for money. I just thought that it was wild that first of all, I just don't like Trevor Lawrence very much. I don't think he's that good. And then they gave
You're just jealous because he's your Jesus rival.
No way, dude. I would mop him in the floor with Jesus comparisons.
SPJ would not hate T-Law as much if he didn't play in the AFC South. I'll say that. You wouldn't pay attention.
That is.
You wouldn't care. You wouldn't care.
Exactly.
To be fair,
you wouldn't care.
To be fair, I don't like him. Period. I just don't think he's great. So,
Jax, yes, that's like I was shocked he said he didn't like
bias.
Anthony Richardson.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, who hates Anthony Richardson?
T-Law is a white SPJ with a beard. Wonder if he can grow a beard.
Yeah.
Could you imagine him with a beard if he showed up with like a fucking big old grizzly beard?
Oh my god.
Jags training camp. Sheesh. Wow. All right. I'm excited. This is like the first time we've kind of even sprinkled to talk about football. It's like, oh, it's nice. Exciting. Absolutely. All right, let's go through the players one more time for the kiddos, and then I'll let you guys dip, and I will continue with the kids because we got all sauce team for Game 5 directly following this. Sook is in the chat, so I know Sook's here. V is probably scrambling.
Give us a little teaser, SPJ. Is tonight the last game of the NBA season?
I don't want it to be. I think so, though. I think that this is very strange because I actually kind of predicted that this spread was going to be 6.5 points before Game 5, before Game 4, and it's a little scary to me now. I think that the Celtics could win this game, but win by like 5 or something. I don't think the Mavericks are going to roll over. And I'm a little bit concerned by the fact that the Mavericks really put it together last game and destroyed the Celtics. And we saw that all playoffs from the Mavericks. That's the reason why they made it to the finals, was because of them putting it together and playing like they did. So if that's starting to click and the Celtics are still without Porzingis, I'm a little worried. But my gut tells me that the Celtics get the job done tonight. I mean, you guys know what I'm betting. I already said that I was going to bet it every single game. So I have beans on Luka. 2 units over 32.5 points. I'll talk about it more with the guys in a minute. They're probably tired. They're tired of my sell job. And there is no real sell job except for the fact that it's Luka. And he probably would have hit every game if it's the finals. So that's my thoughts.
I've seen all that stuff Jamie's been bringing about the area code and this June 17th last championship and whatnot. So I don't know. As soon as I saw both the NBA and NHL finals go to 3-0 in somewhat dominant fashion in both series, it sounded to me like both of them were going to end in 5 games at home. So that's kind of how I feel the Stanley Cup as well.
I was actually talking with Betsky before we got on here about this, and because he was telling me about the Oilers. Like he was like, I kind of like the Oilers tomorrow. I feel like they're going to come back after that win. Bobrovsky looks a little shaky, and
really,
I kind of agree. Well, I mean, we've talked about it, and I mean, we're actually going to have it tomorrow, and I mean, we've said this, that Bobrovsky and Skinner both have the capacity to turn into a pumpkin at any point.
Right.
And Bobrovsky did last game. And the problem is that if the Oilers come out tomorrow and they score a goal early, or if, and he's not dominant, they're fucked. So
because then you're potentially okay. Now we're still up 3-2, but we just lost 2 in a row. We got to go back to their place. They've got the momentum, and I mean, you're certainly starting Bobrovsky. Obviously they pulled him early. Okay, you didn't have it in game 4. Let's reset for game 5. But Bob's got. We've said it. The goaltending was going to be the biggest question mark. So we'll see what happens. But I don't know. I think I still like the Cats to finish it off.
I said the same thing to V and Sook yesterday when we were talking about. If I asked them, I said, when do you get nervous as a Celtics fan? Like, if, for example, if Mavericks win tonight, like, do you feel nervous? And they were like, no. And I was like, I mean, as a casual person who has no stake on either side, if I was looking at it, I would start to get nervous if the Mavs win tonight. And you got to go back to Dallas, and they can possibly then it all starts to creep in of like, is this the first team in NBA history to lose up 3-0? Betsky was saying that there's been no other hockey team in NHL history except the fucking Leafs in like the 30s to be down 3-0 and to come back. But it's cool because there is a slight possibility, gents, that 2024 will be the first time that not only one of those things happen, but they both happen in both leagues.
We'll see.
Could you imagine?
2016, 2 Sports, that was the year of the 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
2016.
Oh. We just lost the background.
Whoa, dude. You're stuck. What are you doing, dude? You get a haircut, you get glasses, and you ruin the background?
He literally just appeared in the background.
Go get your ice water and salt.
That's hilarious. All right. Real quick, let's run through the plays, and then I'll let these two gents dip out of here. Go let Shags sleep for 10 hours, and we'll talk basketball.
Good night, Shag.
There it is. There's the 5-unit mega. There's the 5-unit mega. There's Kolb's first 5 team total over 2.5. And then I got you for Mr. Harper over 1.5 total bases. Put the first 5 Phillies money line, Bryce Harper 2 bags, and Freddie Freeman for 2 hits for the BETSPRESSO 3 today, plus 6. I think it was plus 640. Put something on it, whatever you're feeling. All right, gents, been a pleasure. Appreciate you.
Always.
As always.
Have a good show, guys.
Appreciate you. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, that looks like Sook when he saw me last night.
Oh, baby. Go follow these amigos, all the places. Sook and I are about to get down with you guys. Why does he keep doing that? That's so weird.
He just walked away. Like, did he do it just then and there?
I don't think he did it.
Either.
I think it's doing it itself, which is really strange.
That's weird.
All right, say goodbye to Colby, myself, and Shags. We're going to go on a couple-minute break, and then we are going to start with the All Sauce team for you guys. Appreciate you guys stopping by today and hanging out with us. But stay right here. You don't even have to leave the channel. You guys can hang out with us live while we wait for the All Sauce team. Boys, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Just want to let you guys know, Sook looks really handsome today. Like, you're going to be blown away. Really handsome.
All right, see you guys in a minute.
Peace.
Ciao.
Yeah. Ranja. Fucking kid. जे करना मुकाबला ता पूरा रखी दम गड्डियां वखा के गन्ना हुंदा नहीं कम कदे पिंदे सुट्टा आपा कदे पिंदे रम कदे पिंदे सुट्टा आपा कदे पिंदे रम जे करना मुकाबला ता पूरा रखी दम गड्डियां वखा के गन्ना हुंदा नहीं कम कदे पिंदे सुट्टा आपा कदे पिंदे रम कदे पिंदे सुट्टा आपा कदे पिंदे रम बिना रेड डॉट लाए मथे मारदे आ शॉट वैरी गाने सुन साडे ते की होए पए लोट मेरे जेबां विच कैश तो पाया काला कोट मामे करदे ने पिछे नंबर करदे ने नोट हर दूजे दिन गड्डी आपा कर दिंदे चेंज चिक्का या कढाउंदे जेड़ा फस जांदा रेंज तेरे जहे लंदू मैथों मंगदे ने चेंज तेरे जहे लंदू मैथों मंगदे ने चेंज साडे नाल वैर पाया महंगा पैना काका ठोक दूंगे उत्थे तैनू दस दे इलाका मार मार देड़ देना पुत तेरा चम कदे पिंदे सुट्टा आपा कदे पिंदे रम जे करना मुकाबला ता पूरा रखी दम गड्डियां वखा के गन्ना हुंदा नहीं कम ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ ਜੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਾ ਤਾਂ ਪੂਰਾ ਰੱਖੀ ਦਮ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਵਿਖਾ ਕੇ ਗੰਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਕੰਮ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ ਹੁਣੇ ਪਿੰਦੀ ਰਮ ਕੁੱਲੀ ਬੈਠਾ ਗਮ ਹੱਥ ਸਾਡੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਬੁੱਗੇ ਪੋਲਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਤਨ ਗੱਡੀ ਚ ਭੁਲੇਖਾ ਪਾਈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਯਮ ਆਪ ਕੱਟ ਬੋਲਾਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਨੇ ਕੰਮ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਯਾਰ ਦਾ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਆ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਾ ਹੋਰੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਜਾਦੂ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸਾਵਲਾ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਚੱਲੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਕਾਬਲਾ ਹਾਲੀਵੁੱਡ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਾ ਤਾਂ ਕਿਡੋਂ ਦਾ ਬੀਟ ਤਾਈਓ ਵਧੀ ਪਈਆ ਹੀਟ ਗੱਡੀ ਰੱਖੀ ਲੋ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਰਿਪੀਟ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਬਾਈ ਵਾਂਗ ਸੇਮ ਯਾਰ ਸੇਮ ਬੀਟ ਰਾਂਝਾ ਕਰੇ ਰੈਪ ਨਾਰਾ ਕਹਿਣ ਓ ਸ਼ੀਸ਼ ਝਾੜ ਥੱਲੇ ਵੈਰੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਦਾ ਚਿਊ ਸੌਣ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਰਾਟੇ ਵਾਂਗ ਗਿਰਦੇ ਵਿਊ ਬਿੱਲੋ ਸਾਡੀ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਵੈਲੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਖਤਮ ਜੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਾ ਤਾਂ ਪੂਰਾ ਰੱਖੀ ਦਮ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਵਿਖਾ ਕੇ ਗੰਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਕੰਮ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ ਜੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਾ ਤਾਂ ਪੂਰਾ ਰੱਖੀ ਦਮ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਵਿਖਾ ਕੇ ਗੰਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਕੰਮ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ ਜੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਾ ਤਾਂ ਪੂਰਾ ਰੱਖੀ ਦਮ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਵਿਖਾ ਕੇ ਗੰਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਕੰਮ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਪਿੰਦੇ ਰਮ
Lines and tequila, can't forget the reefer. Always call my phone, but say nothing when I see ya. Lines and tequila, can't forget the reefer. Always call my phone, but say nothing when I see ya.
What up, chat? Did you guys miss me? Welcome back. How's it going? How's it going? Excited to have you guys with us. We got 2 new guys on the screen with me right now. It's kind of fun doing a little double dip and not even turning the channel off. It's kind of a fun way to do it. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the All Sauce team. Excited to have you guys with us. That is Vsauce and Just Sook. My name's Sweatpan Jesus. So stoked to have you guys with us today. Boys, oh my God. Oh yeah, he was on time. He was a little early today, just so you guys know. He was on it. Very much so
Boss
on
man
it.
had a talk. The boss man had a conversation with me over the weekend, and he told me that I better get in that fucking AC room and fix whatever I gotta fix. But I've got my own theories as to what happened. I really think that it was actually SK down in there fucking with shit just so I couldn't be on playback. Because he knows what the vibes are like here. He knew we were sweeping. So he wanted to give everybody one more game. So he went and threw a wrench into our AC unit. We found out.
Makes sense. And I can hear the AC today, so your AC is definitely working, which is wonderful. We love that. But welcome back to Vsauce. As he just said, guys, we got the game in 2 hours, which we got 2 hours until tip-off for Game 5 tonight. We will be sweating it out with you guys live on Playback. So playback.tv, right below Mr. Sook's head right there. Get involved with us and come and watch the game and hang out. And this is brought to you by Bet Online. As always, I just did all this about an hour ago, but I'll do it again if you guys are just tapping in. Get a $1,000 deposit bonus with the QR code right above the in the top portion of the screen right there. Ah, boys. How we living? You guys ready to fucking rock and roll?
Yep. I can't wait.
Yep.
I'm gonna get unhinged on playback.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. It's going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be a good game. I think, you guys, we're going to talk about the entire game itself. We've already kind of dabbled a little bit yesterday. First of all, boys, shout out us yesterday. No basketball to bet on. And yesterday we delivered you guys some absolute gold gems on the diamond. The Saucy 3 smacked. Vsauce and I put together a home run parlay that smacked. And our lotto got so everly so close. Yep, just announced Porzingis is available for Game 5. But if you guys saw what Shams had to say about it earlier today, they basically said he's going to do the same thing he did in Game 4, a.k.a. not play. So I think he's just dressing as an emergency player, but also, as you guys rightly pointed out, he's dressing to get the trophy with his jersey on. So
Yeah, he doesn't
that's
want
my
to be
assumption.
wearing fucking Supreme.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't think we're going to see Porzingis on the court tonight. But we talked a little bit about this yesterday, but we can go a little bit deeper into it now. V obviously wasn't with us on Playback, but we had one of the worst finals losses in NBA history. Yeah, it did long the Dutch. Let's go.
I just want to say this one time, SPJ, we don't have to do it on screen, but we'll text about it and post it, but we got to come up with another 2-teamer so we can go back to back.
You want to do it today or another day this week? Today. I already got 3 home run bets locked in, so we can pick and choose.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into it. We won't spend too much time on game 4 because it's been a couple days now, and we've already kind of discussed it on previous shows. But overall, takeaways, new game tonight. I feel like the Celtics are going to just kind of flush that one, move on, and come into this game ready to fucking party. I think the Mavericks are going to also bring their A game as to what we saw in game 4 too. Some of the things that were working, defensive adjustments, offensive adjustments in general. What are you guys looking forward to seeing tonight that we saw transpire in game 4 and kind of the biggest storyline going into this one?
I'm looking forward to seeing some energy from the Celtics because they came out flat, and I think we saw it. And I don't know. I think they had the attitude that they won. You know what I mean? That it was over. And I understand Porzingis is dressing again today, and he's probably going to, whether it's game 3 or 5, 6, 7, it doesn't matter. It's the optics, right? He's going to end up dressing for these games. But they came out flat, and that's what frustrated me most in that game. Yeah, they lost, and I really kind of thought that they would drop game 4. It's really hard to beat a team 4 times in a row. But to get blown out like that, it's because you were getting no energy, whether it was on the defensive side or on the offensive side. Tatum picked up 2 quick fouls, and then everybody just kind of deflated after that. It was similar to against the Heat last year in Game 7 when it was Tatum spraining an ankle, not getting into foul trouble. But we can't have a repeat of that kind of instance that we did last season or we did in Game 4. We need more energy, and that's what I'm hoping to see from the C's in front of their home crowd tonight.
I honestly think we could possibly see a blowout. Unless what people in chat are kind of saying, Kyrie has an amazing game, Luka has like a nuke 50 bombs, something like that. That's the only way the Mavericks are getting away with this job.
Sook, something happened to your mic.
You just went totally underwater.
Is that what I sound like?
No, you sound fine.
No, I mean when I'm underwater. I mean when my mic is giving me.
Oh, yes, kind of actually. It was really weird that it's very strange. That was weird.
It was. And he was.
For me.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, for me, I think I'm looking forward to seeing if the Mavericks can make this a series now. I'm looking forward to seeing if this was just a one-off, the one game, kind of, back against the wall, blowing your load, or is it legit what they did, the adjustments they made, are the Celtics possibly shaken a little bit, and does that transpire in a win, and this game goes back to Dallas? I think, and I know we talked about this some yesterday, and neither one of you guys were super concerned about this, but I really think that if the Mavericks win this game tonight, that there's going to be some butterflies are going to start to present themselves. I think there's going to be some people getting nervous a little bit. So I think the Celtics need to finish the job tonight so that this doesn't get blown out even further. Because there's already some people kind of rumbling about, you lose by almost 40 points in the NBA finals and like blah, blah, blah. You say those types of things. Then if you go home with a chance to finish it at home and you lose, then some stuff starts to creep in.
The 95 or 96 Bulls lost in game 4. I saw that going around the timeline, and they were blown out. So
Can I also just say this, that the fact that it was a blowout, I know this is going to, this might sound stupid as fuck, but I think the fact it was a blowout makes me a little bit less nervous because it was 100% an energy thing. They came out flat. They didn't come out with any kind of urgency. And it was really weird. It was a switch up from game 1 win, game 2 win, and game 3 win. The way that they were talking about the games after each game was lock in. It doesn't matter how big the lead is. We have to lock in. They kind of came out a little bit hazy in that game 3, but JB and JT did the heavy lifting and they did what they needed to do with 30 and 30. In game 4, we obviously just saw JB go 3 of 12 and Tatum kind of pick up some cheap fouls. I'm not saying that it wasn't even foul trouble. You need to be smart about it. It's game 4. Yeah. Players have talked about it on podcasts, and what it's like is elimination games are the hardest games to fucking win because you're not only just playing against the other team, but you're playing against the league because they want to see where this series is going to go, and they have an agenda in these games, right? It's if you want to win, I can't remember whose podcast it was on. It's if you want to win the game by 3, you got to win the game by 15 because that's what it's going to be like. And you need to understand that as a player that you might not get the calls that you want up 3-0 in Dallas, right? the referees, the crowd, everyone's gonna be loud. And it's not even necessarily a league is making it sometimes. Sometimes the crowd gets to these refs, right? It happens in Boston all the time, and I think it's a great advantage for the Celtics. But it happens all the time where the crowd starts influencing the calls you make, and you're sitting there a little bit like, honestly, Gerald, I didn't say anything. I'm just saying he should be smarter in those situations. Tatum needs to be smarter to stay in the game.
Yeah, this is a good question. They actually asked this at the end of the show. I can't remember who brought it up, and I saw you guys have seen it on the timeline from Hovey. What's seen on the timeline, but does the 617 symbol and everyone being on it mean anything to you guys? They won in 2018 on this day, 617 being the Boston area code. I'm sure you guys have seen it. I'm sure you know it. Does it bring any a particular twinkle to your eye, or does it matter whatsoever to you?
No.
I think that's cool. It's super dope,
Sure.
But the C's are winning because they're the better team tonight. That's why we're seeing the 6.5 line, and it's over, boys. I said Celtics in 5. I don't try to we talked about this all the time. We're Celtics fans, but I never thought Tatum and JB had an opportunity to win. Even when we made it into the finals against the Warriors, even when we got to conference finals, I told V, this doesn't feel like a team that's going to win. This feels like tonight it's over. And I was the one who said Mavs last game, minus 105 money line. That's a good play. Take that. And they ended up getting their ass kicked.
And show me the betting splits over. Do the betting splits match what you're talking about? I understand it's all over the timeline, but I really feel like the Mavs plus 6.5 is a bet that a lot of people are going to be taking. And I haven't gotten a chance to sit down and scope the splits yet, but that's more concerning to me than, this meme going around on the timeline. The NBA could have also set this up because, hey, that's kind of cool. Game 5 back home in Boston on the anniversary that the 08 Celtics team won. Very easily a scheduling thing too, with how the Celtics were projected to be here at the very beginning of the year, right? Celtics were supposed to be here. That's what everybody says. So I don't know. I'm not reading too much into it. The Mavs lost game 3. Game 3 on the anniversary of the Mavericks winning the championship, right? Back in 2011. In front of that 2011 Mavericks team who was being honored that night.
Narratives, it doesn't really. So let's talk about the betting situation of this game specifically. Obviously, we all have plays in the game from a props perspective, but just to read the sides to you guys, it is a 6.5 point spread still towards the Celtics. The over-under is 210.5, and the Celtics are minus 270, and the Mavericks are plus 225 on the money line. This line came out at 6.5, hasn't moved, stayed at 6.5 for the past couple of days. It's kind of teeter-tottered between, minus 110, minus 105, kind of both sides. Never really gotten any just substantial movement one way or the other. I really felt like I was going to be comfortable maybe actually playing the Celtics minus 6.5, but the more I thought about it and the more that I was looking into it, I kind of feel like that the Celtics win and the Mavs cover in this situation. I feel like that a lot of people are going to be on the Celtics minus 6.5. Rightfully so. They have a chance to win in their building to win the championship. And you think they're going to win, they're probably going to win by 8 to 10 plus, right? It would be pretty safe to say that I think that Vegas could make a good amount of money on the Celtics still winning the championship with the Mavericks covering tonight. I would say. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't have the betting numbers in front of me specifically to put that right there. Oh my God, boys, how do you feel about that? Gerald's saying that too.
Yeah, I'm shocked Gerald's on the Celtics today, but that makes me very, very confident because Gerald doesn't bet with anything besides his brain.
Yeah.
I know that you feel pretty strongly about the Celtics minus 6.5. Sook, do you have any thoughts on a side or it's all he's going to say? Do you have any thoughts on a side or a total in this game? I know you're obviously with this riding with the Celtics too. Do you like the 6.5 points? Do you like the over? Do you have anything specifically that you would bet in this spot?
On my book, it just moved to 7, but I'd take it. I think the Celtics win tonight. I think they win by the exact number you said, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I'd go with Gerald's 11.5, but I like the Celtics to win today. I think it's going to be probably a lot of the same we saw the first 3 games, where these games were pretty close. They were tough. They were defensive matchups, lively, making plays, and all the Celtics making adjustments. I'm excited today. I think we get that same type of game, 8-9 point victory for the Celtics.
I think you made a really good point.
Sorry, go ahead, SPJ.
No, go.
No, I want to hear because it has to do with what Suk said.
I just want to bring up the reason. All right, so chat, you guys can make fun of me, and I told you I was going to do this to start the series, and I told you that I'm going to do it every single game. So I've stuck to my guns, and I'm playing it again. I'm playing Luka Doncic over 32.5 points, minus 115. It's actually moved a little bit. Don't care. 2-unit play for me. I have 2 units on this, and the reason why is partially of what you said. If the Mavericks are going to win this game, because they're not blowing them out by 38 at home. That's just not going to happen. If they're winning this game, Luke is probably going to have to drop 40 plus for them to win. Or Kyrie has a major night. But I really feel like that this could be the night that we see Luka, and I've said this before every single game, so take it with a grain of salt. But what we've seen throughout this whole series is that Luka would have hit his points if it wasn't for either blowouts or him fouling out. The one game he actually did hit his points. Obviously, he hit his points, but he's going to have the ball in his hands. I already knew I was going to take it every game. I'm going to ride with it again. If this is the last time I get to take it, I want to be on it just in case we do see 40, so, and I will probably be sprinkling the 50 just in case. Because like you said, I think that's kind of might be the only way the Mavericks are going to get out of here with a dub today is just a Luka, crazy night. So I know you guys probably don't have major thoughts about it because we talked about this play a lot throughout the playoffs because I've taken it a lot, but it feels comfortable to me. And I've lost it on more games than I've won it in this finals, but every time I've lost it, I haven't felt like it was a bad bet, which is what you're looking for in these situations. So we don't have. I will give you guys this though. We do not have to put it in our parlay because I think that we can go. I don't want to pitch a Celtics prop, although I do have a prop for you guys that I do like that is a Celtics prop. So you guys are going to kind of like this. And I want to get your thoughts on it. Okay. You got any guesses on what I could pitch on what I'm going to pitch you?
Tatum points, JB assists.
No.
Horford.
No.
Please.
No. Sam Hauser rebounds and assists.
Okay.
Over 2.5. He's had 4+ RA in 3 of the 4 games in this series. He's had 4 rebounds, 3 rebounds, and 4 rebounds in those games. It seems like he's probably going to play anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, depending upon playing time. And we only need 3 RA.
Because of his streaky nature of his play, SPJ, he tends to play more at home because he gets hot off that home crowd. It's a great look.
Well, our buddy Austin brought it up earlier of his points, which is also enticing at 5.5. Hit that in 3 or 4. His threes is 1.5 as well. But the RA of 2.5 is just feels stupid low for a guy who's probably going to play. I mean, we just need the ball to fall in his hands a couple of times and he cashes. So his PRA looks nice too, boys. His PRA is 8.5.
8.5.
And you can hit that with points.
Yeah, 3 threes from Sam.
Mm-hmm. So that was something that was interesting. I mean, Tatum, Brown, 8.5 PRA just feels very enticing for him. He had 14 points last game, but that's because he played substantial minutes at the end because the Celtics were getting clapped. So, yeah. All right. So what do you guys have? I know V, you pitched us your play yesterday. I know you can pitch it again for the new peoples here now. Does JT make it a statement tonight?
Yes, I think so. I think he makes a statement tonight. And I know I talked about this in the piece that I wrote about Tatum winning MVP. We've seen a little bit of value on that. It's gone down to plus 220 now. I see JB down at minus 230 instead of the minus 340 he was initially at. But more than that, it's Tatum's play in that game 4. And I think that out of everybody on the court right now, at the end of the day, Tatum is the leader for this team. JB has been very vocal. He has been the voice for these guys, and he has done all of that. But when it comes to on-court play, he is the leader for this team. Drew doesn't fill a true point guard spot, neither does Derek White. They're both kind of like 2 guards in point guard bodies, right? And what they bring defensively is fantastic. But Tatum runs the squad. He always has. He's going to continue to do that. In the last game, we saw him take 10 shots. He also got to the line for 6 free throws, made all 6 of them. Yes, he shot 4 of 10, but a lot of the calls, I thought maybe 1 or 2 calls didn't go his way, in my opinion. Thing is, though, that really stood out is he played a potential 29 of 32 minutes before he exited the game with 4 fouls.
I'm
29
almost
to
glad
32
you weren't on
minutes.
playback. How
You know,
much you talked about this
If I
reffing.
was
I'm glad you weren't
if
there.
hold on, let me correct you. So let me correct you real quick, because if I was on playback, Tatum would have had 40, and the series would have been over. So everyone say thank you for Game 5, okay? But okay,
What happens if the Mavs win tonight?
you guys will. We'll see. We'll
I
see.
told you, if the Mavs
Lakers
win
right.
tonight, you bet the Mavs to win the chip.
No,
I'm
you don't.
telling you, if the Mavs win tonight, you
Anyways,
place that bet. Gumball money.
enough of these donations, okay, on the Mavericks. But real shit though, Tatum's volume was there, his usage was there, and he was trying to do his best to try and take over this game, especially when the Celtics went down early. If the Mavericks come out with another flurry like they kind of have in the last 2 games, especially through Luka, I expect him to try to match that scoring output. And we've seen it. The Mavericks do not have a real matchup for him. 15 points in 24 minutes. Where did he play last game? At 29 minutes, right? He was seeing the floor well. He was getting the matchups that he wanted. And tonight in Boston, with the home crowd in front of him and a chance to win his first championship, I really think he kind of comes out and makes a statement. Joe Mazzulla is playing him an unreal amount of minutes. He will see tonight, if we don't see a blowout, north of 42, 43 minutes, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, SPJ, you like Sam. I don't have a POD. I have a little Parlizzi that hit last game, even though the Celtics lost. So I'm going
Yes, it
right
did.
back, and I'm playing the same one. Peyton Pritchard, 1-3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, plus 750. It hit last game. If you watch the Celtics, you know that Peyton Pritchard is kind of a feisty guy on the rebounds. He gets a lot of rebounds for his size. He had 3 rebounds last game. I think the Celtics win, so I think he plays a little extra when the Celtics are up and the Mavs kind of call it when the Celtics fans are going crazy. So plus 750, I'm putting $2 on it again, and it's just a bankroll builder. If it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. It's fine. But if it does hit, I got units to actually play smart straights all the rest of the week.
Boom. And it's such a low number for a guy that's going to probably play 15 to 20 minutes. And it was electric watching you cash it last game. So, all right. So how do you guys want to do the Saucy 3 today? Obviously, it's going to be one of those deals where we don't really all have PODs that we can put together. But there you go. I want to see us the same, Manny.
I have one more play that I wanted to talk about. It's another play that I've been just playing consistently in this series, and it kind of saved my bankroll last game after we got the blowout. It's Derek Lively over rebounds.
His rebounds.
I'm seeing his line still sitting at 6.5. Sorry, now it's at 8.5 at minus 115, and that's still a line that I'm willing to take. We've seen his playtime increase in all of these games, and the other thing that stands out to me is how crucial he was in Game 3 in that one that was like a little bit closer than I think the Celtics would have hoped for. And then Game 4, their win. He played 22 minutes. He was also taken out with the starters. Kid didn't leave him out there. He wasn't trying to play no games. Lively has entered the chat for their best rebounder. It's crazy to see that your best rebounder is coming off the bench when you have guys like Gafford and PJ Washington. And I think the line at 8.5 is now very reflective of his play and his play time.
And correct me if I'm wrong, V. He came in early last game, right?
Yep. He came in early. He played long for that first quarter. It was very interesting to see the way Kidd was using him. And then what I liked to see was the thing I said, him being pulled out with the starters. That's what you want to see, because if you get a close game tonight, that means he will be on the court, because when he hit that 3 in the corner, holy fucking shit. I was literally sitting there in the bar and I just fucking threw my hands up in the air. And I was like, Derek Lively's hitting threes, man. It's going to be one of those nights.
We're toast.
And if he does that again tonight, right, that's that energy. That 3 was worth 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His 3-point line tonight is plus 600 to make 1 3. But he only took 1 last game, and he's never taken a 3 before that. So, weird thing enough, dude, I had this pulled up. I was going to mention it as where we should probably start our parlay, because he had 13 and 12 rebounds the last 2 games, 26 and 17 rebounding opportunities. That 17 was not even playing, as you said, the fourth quarter. I love this, dude. I love it. Let's start here. Over 8.5 rebounds for Lively. Sounds good.
Do you want to do Hauser PRA?
Moki tailed you, Zuck.
Let's go, Moki. See you on playback.
Only if you're cheering for the Celtics. I'll be unhinged.
No, all right. So I don't want to put Hauser PRA in this unless you guys like it. I mean, the PRA feels comfortable, but I just would feel so stupid if we don't take.
I mean,
You
I'm
know.
jaded because I think the Celtics win. So the 8.5 PRA, like you said, feels like a gift if he hits 3 threes.
I mean, yeah, you could hit it with straight up points. All right, fuck it, let's take it. Sure, Chat likes it. I didn't know I was going to sell it as well as I did, so I'm into it. Let's get it. Let's see if I
Shaggy
can-
level, my guy.
I'll never be there. Never ever. Shaggy's sell job today was over under sleep hours, and I still wanted to bet it.
You're like, what book?
Yeah, where can I get this line? The Mavs did move to +7. I'm seeing +7 right now. I don't like that. All right, let me see if I can do Hauser's PRA here.
What are you thinking for the third leg, V?
I'm looking at this one play and it seems super fucking risky. Not like super risky. We're gonna risk 1 unit, so I guess they're all same level of risk. But there's something about Al Horford that I just it seems like a big Al Horford game tonight. Back at the Garden, there's no Kristaps Porzingis tonight. We know he's gonna have to play like big minutes, and if you're looking at his playing time, he only played 24 minutes last game, obviously due to the blowout, and he only took one field goal attempt that came from 3. His threes line is sitting at 1.5 -130, and in the game right before that, I think that was one where KP got hurt. Game 3, yeah, where KP got hurt, he played 37 minutes. Played 37 minutes in that one, and the games prior to that, obviously KP was still healthy, so he's obviously sub 30 minutes. But this just seems like Al Horford didn't play well last game, and I don't think he's going to come out with the same kind of mentality of I'm not going to shoot, I'm not going to take that volume. He's coming out with we cannot give this team life. If everyone wants to talk about the Celtics and like they're unserious, they're this or they're that, they know what it's like to win 3 games in a row and to put a team in a position and for a win or lose situation or win or go home situation. They did it last year, so they're very aware that the Mavericks could do this. Nobody in the locker room is kind of counting these guys out. And I think if anything, it's going to be Al starting this game with like some banger plays. I'm betting that it comes from 3, but I could definitely see him making some huge plays both on the defensive side and on the offensive side.
What we're building right now would be contingent on the Celtics getting a W.
Lively's in there.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
oh yeah, that's true.
Dude, I just want to let you guys know in chat that when you tell us this, it actually tickles our plums, man. We love it. We love that you're
That's
seeing
so
us
sick.
live and in color on the big screen. Thanks for tapping in. If you have any questions in the chat, go ahead and drop them as we kind of build this out right here. What we're kind
All
of
right, so
looking at.
boys, let's shift focus then. Let's shift focus and let's talk about some Mavericks props like our lives depended on it. So, right, we got to do it because there's props on the other side. I understand Luka's line is at 32.5, but our reads have been right with the way they've been playing them defensively. He hits his points line in the last one if they don't get blown out by 38 points, right? And now tonight on the road, we've seen him in the playoffs. He's been a killer on the road. He loves that opposing crowd and that fucking noise. Well, we also, another thing, we saw Kyrie in game 1 against the Wolves on the road. He talked about a post game too. He's like, on the road, I got to come in and I got to set the tone. I have to lead by example. Does Kyrie finally like break that whole playing like shit against the Celtics? Like he just broke the 0-13 or 0-14 record, right, against them in his last 14 games. Does he finally break that curse of losing at the Garden? I don't think so.
I don't think he
Bad
breaks the
games.
curse. I don't think he breaks the curse, V, but it's funny that you mentioned Kyrie. I think his 3.5 rebounds at -115 is a good look. I do think that's a good straight play. Even if he struggles, he could get angry and just kind of try to rip boards for a bit. Like, I think that 3.5 number is a little low. It's below his season average. So I think that's a place we could look. But besides that, I don't know, SPJ, what do you think about Kyrie tonight?
I lean a little bit more with PJ. Just because I feel like that PJ's line is a little bit lower, his points or his threes. His points line is sitting, I think it's at 12.5, 11.5 or -120. We've seen PJ obviously not shoot great from 3, but he has been getting to the line. He's been being aggressive on the offensive glass and getting to the basket. I like the 11.5 points. Yeah. PJ is my Luka. Yeah. I like PJ. I like his threes too. I mean, I like Kyrie. Like, it's hard to not like the 23.5 points just because, like, could be the last game of the season. You don't think he's going to come out and try to ball out, but I would lean a little more with PJ if I had to pick somebody else on the Mavericks side of things to look at. I mean, the 11.5 points.
Sorry to interrupt you, SPJ, but Underdog just tweeted that KP won't have a minutes restriction today, as per Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, I don't know if this is one fucking long con or what the fuck is going on anymore. I'm fucking lost. I can't read this guy's brain. I don't know. I
was surprised when they brought him off the bench, dude. I was surprised when they brought him off the bench. I don't try to understand Joe. I just watch.
He's probably just saying that because he doesn't have a minutes restriction because he's not going to have any minutes. There's going to be no minutes to restrict.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, what an odd thing to, like, say. Like, even the thing that, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but, like, Pritchard, Tatum, and Hauser were all asked, like, what is the mentality if you guys lose this game and you guys have to go back to Dallas for Game 5, right?
Dude.
First of all, I think that's a dumb question. Sorry, Tim?
I was just going to say, there's no Celtics on the injury report. 0.
Yeah.
On the Mavs side, it's Greg Brown and Luka as game time decision.
Luka, game time
He's
decision.
playing.
My ass.
He's
Yeah.
playing.
But I think it's like one stupid ass question because it's like, dude, if you're an athlete and you play competitively for anything, you're not entering that contest with thinking you're gonna fucking lose. It doesn't matter whether you're the fucking 8th seed, 1st seed, it doesn't matter, right? You're coming into that game to win that game. Second of all, I feel like Mazzulla has talked to all of them about this, and everybody's giving the same answer. If we lose Game 5, it's not the end of the world, which is a very odd answer. Not the thing you would expect from, like a group of athletes that you would want a like big soundbite from, where it's like, like give us something like, no, we're not gonna fucking lose, or no, like losing's not an option, or like some shit like that. But they haven't. They've just said it's not the end of the world. Like, I don't know what that's gonna look like tonight. I hope their energy isn't indicative of that, right? That it's not the end of the world. I hope they're playing like it's the end of the world and it's just a big psych out. So I just wanted to say that Joe is weird, and he's got these guys bought into some weird shit.
Yeah. I feel like that you don't have chat, then this could be very wrong, but I would not read too far into the Porzingis stuff right now just because we don't know what's going to happen. And I don't even think you're going to be able to bet on it specifically.
Do not take a bet on him, whether it's an under or an over. I would honestly say the unders are safer in case he comes in for like 5-6 minutes, is hampered, and then they take him out. But I would not play any props on either side.
Yeah.
He has such a peculiar injury. You don't know what's going to happen. Like, if it smacks, and you take it. Like, that's sick, but it's a scary thing.
There's like less than 40 reported cases or something like that of his injury from what I was like seeing when I did some Googling and stuff like that. It's really weird. It's a really strange injury.
I found a weird line.
Talk to me.
And I'd like to run it by you guys. Dante Exum.
Oh.
Over 2.5 points.
Oh.
His line
my
is
God.
2.5. He had 10 last game, obviously.
That low. I feel like he hits a 3 like in the first quarter. Oh my God.
That's a bucket, dude.
Okay.
He hit it in the last game in Boston. He hit a 3. Didn't hit the game before that. He only had 2 points, but he played a lot last game. We saw him. It seemed like the kid was giving him more of a run. And respectfully, he deserves to be out there more than Green and Hardy, in my opinion, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 3.5, 2.5, dude. That's a 1-3, or a and 1, or a basket and a free throw. It's risky because we don't know how much he's going to play. Obviously, his minutes have been all over the fucking place. But 2.5 for a guy that can shoot it in 1-3, and that's kind of what he's out there to do. It seems like he's going to do it too. It's just something that piqued my interest. If we're looking for more, like, we're not taking Lucas points, we're not taking Tatum points, we're not taking, Brown. Right now in our parlay, we have Sam Hauser, PRA, Lively, rebounds. Like, if we're going that direction, Dante Exum over 2.5 points could smack, like you said, V, in 1 second.
I'm with it, honestly. I'm with it.
Not gonna lie, I do like that even more than Hauser, just because I feel like what am I trying to say? I feel like Hauser is more dependent on like his playtime and everything is very, very inflated because of the way the games have went.
Wait, are you
so
saying you
far.
want to take Hauser out?
No, is that what you were saying, SPJ? That if we're taking,
I'm
I
saying
thought you
we
were
can-
saying
we're-
Exum
I'm
instead of
adding-
Hauser.
No, I'm saying
Okay,
I'm adding
yes.
it. I'm adding it
But I'm
in.
saying I like this better than Hauser regardless, so I would love to throw it in there.
Okay.
Because like if we're talking about
Um,
bench players, I think Exum is more due for a bump in playing time with the way we saw Game 4 go. It would be insane to not use him, right?
Lotto
How about we
piece,
do
maybe.
this? How about we do this? Why don't we do this, our saucy 3 or 4, if we want to make it a saucy 4, be like this kind of route, like guys with low lines, guys that have either been really smacking and playing well, or this type of situation. And then the lotto, we can like go for goats that are
The
going to maybe
stars.
have big nights. Yeah.
I fucking love
Does that feel, you know? Because if this game is this could turn into a masterclass in lots of ways. Maybe we get overtime. Maybe Luka drops 40, Tatum drops 35, and you know this is a crazy game. And then we don't have any beans on it. Like we might as well have something in that regard, right?
So what's those
But
three
then
then?
those 3 of Hauser over 8.5 PRA, Lively over 8.5 rebounds, and Exum for 3 points is plus 485.
Interesting.
I think we add one more leg. I feel like we could find something.
Yeah, with all those lines so low.
Is there anything else that like? I mean, we
Horford
talked about
3?
PJ a little bit. We talked about
PJ
Horford,
rebounds.
JB Stocks. I like that too.
JP stocks. What is it, Gerald? Is it 2.5?
Probably.
Oh, it's 1.5 juiced.
I mean, he's going to bring that intensity after the game that he had. I feel like JB thrives offensively when he's bringing that energy defensively. Like we saw that big game that he had in Game 2. It was some huge defensive stops that he had, right? Like on the defensive side, the big blocks that he had, steals in key moments. I really fucking love the way that he was playing. And I think that gets him going offensively because it's like, what does he say? He's like, the energy is shifting or the energy shifted. That's what he brings to the table, and then he starts going offensively, and we see a big game from him. I think defensively, he's going to have to bring it tonight. And that was what the Celtics didn't have in Game 4. So I like this. Can we parlay that, though?
No.
Mhm.
Can we?
Oh, we can't. Okay. No, actually, we can't. You're right.
Yeah.
PJ PR though is interesting. It's been smacking. His rebounds has been good. We're then obviously hoping for rebounds from him and Lively, but I kind of like just his points or his threes. I also liked what you mentioned about Horford's threes, or even just his points. His points is like 8.5.
PJ.
We could do something with Pritchard.
Pritchard for a 3. Pritchard rebounds.
So is this
His
now
R-
for, are we
his
still on
RA.
saucy 3 or 4, depending on how many legs?
Yeah, we're just looking if we want to add one more leg because we have a saucy 3 right now of Hauser, PRA, Lively, rebounds, and Exum 2.5 points for plus 485. I was just thinking we can make it a saucy 4 and get it close to plus 1,000, but we don't have to push it if we don't want to.
Why don't we do this like this, and then we could take like Pritchard and El Lotto, but I would also like to make one like not chalky Lotto, where I mean like chalky as in goats to go. You know what I mean? Like fucking Tatum 35, Luka 40, Kyrie 30, JB 30, and like let's.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah. No, I know that.
We
That's
just-
what I'm saying.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
You're
was
agreeing.
also, I added in another Lotto, guys, like the Peyton Pritchard guy. I added in another Lotto.
Oh,
I'm
so you're
listening.
saying you want to do just leave the saucy 3 like this, do
Yes.
another lotto, which is more
Exactly.
like
Low lines where we can find value, like Peyton Pritchard for like 3 rebounds or something, right? Or maybe 2 threes rather than 1 3, something like that. And like build one that's like a little bit more low lines but high value.
okay. So we want to leave this as the saucy 3 then with Hauser, PRA, Lively over 8.5 rebounds, and Exum over 2.5 points.
I like it. I think it's surgical.
I'm down to leave it there.
It's one of those parlays that you put in and it either smacks with ease or you look really stupid. And you know,
I'm used to looking stupid, so that's a comfy spot for me.
Trinity Carter, right? Whatever her name is.
She smacked.
I know. You just didn't bet it because you forgot because it was
Oh,
ran out of
that's
time.
why. Yeah, I was saying, how is that a reference for stupidity? I'm confused.
Because I didn't check what time the fucking game started.
All right. I got plus 480 on the 3 guys. We will post that before the game starts if you guys want to ride it out with us. One more time. It's Sam Hauser over 8.5 PRA, Derek Lively over 8.5 rebounds, and Dante Exum over 2.5 points. Okay. Now we can get funky with it.
All right.
I kind of let's start. Go ahead. Go.
I was gonna say before we run chalk, should we run I don't know what I'm trying to say. Role player one. Yeah.
Sure.
Do we like Pritchard 2 threes, Suk?
I'd rather do something with his assists or rebounds. We can probably get way better odds on like 3 boards or taking just his RA laddered up.
Can't ladder to his RA. I don't think. I can check.
Could do Horford for 2 or 3 threes in this one.
Good.
I really like Horford today. I'm feeling a big Horford game. If you want to ladder the PRA a little bit, but I do think that we see a big game from him. And usually we can even do the points. His points line is at 8.5, and it's not something that's I think it's hit once in this series, where his threes line is hit twice. But he's only hit 2 threes in those games where he's hit. He hasn't had a game where he hits 3, 4 threes. And we saw him do it against the Pacers. We've seen him have that kind of like vintage Al Horford game in every single series. Now coming off a loss, an embarrassing loss, the old heads are going to be the loudest in the room, and the oldest head in the room, even if you count Coach Joe Mazzulla, is Al Horford, right? So
Want to know also what's interesting that
I never fucking
Horford's-
said that. Oh, did Gerald, you send me a fucking one with Al under PRA?
He
That's
did.
whack. I probably blocked it out of my mind.
If you guys had to guess, what would you say that you thought that Al Horford's first quarter points line was?
2.5.
It's 2.5 for plus 110. He's hit it in 8 of his last 10 games, and he's hit it in 3 of the 4 games in this series with 5 points in the first quarter. 5.
Yes. Instead of another role player lay, should we do a first quarter like 3-teamer, 3-legger?
I'll
Like
just
that first
kick my
quarter
parlay
sweat?
out of the window. Just add another one
No.
in.
No.
Just add it. We have a limited time. I gotta eat dinner before the fucking playback starts.
Let's
Okay,
go. No,
what-
I was just. I'm down to do a something with Horford. Like, let's do his threes or his points laddered. One of the two.
I say the threes. I say three
Threes.
threes, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay.
If it's a
Uh,
lot
I
of
wanna
3
do-
threes.
I want to do PJ.
3 threes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
PJ 3, and then
Yeah. PJ for 3. Horford for 3. I also have you guys. Oh man,
what's Kyrie for 3?
because
Kyrie's
that's his
not
line.
shooting the ball well, though.
Minus 111.
No.
Lively double.
I'm intrigued.
I like Lively's rebounds a lot. If you guys are down to double dip, I'm down to double dip.
I like it. I think he should. It's plus 270. Great value. It's hitting 2 straight games. I mean, his points is going to be the part that would fuck it. If he's grubbing. What's his 10 rebounds? Yeah, his 10 rebounds is plus 125. So
If 9 and 9 is
You know.
safer.
To me,
You
this
did the
looks
double-double?
like I like it. I like
I'm
Lively
scared.
a
I'm
lot.
scared. What? Why,
yeah.
earbuds?
he's living into it. So if we do PJ 3 threes, Al Horford 3 threes, and Derek Lively for a double, it's plus 3,400.
Okay. Yeah. You want to add a leg or you want to leave it there?
Down to leave it here if you guys want.
I'm down to leave it here.
Yeah,
That'll
What do you think, B?
I think it's nice.
Okay, let's leave it. Okay. Now let's do the just stars being stars to the fucking moon.
Can you read that one
Let's-
off for me one more time so I can just press the buttons?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. PJ Washington for 3 3-pointers. Al Horford for 3 3-pointers. And then Derek Lively for a double-double.
Thank you.
Okay. Now let's do the goats being goats lay. Luka for 40. Let's go, Manny.
40 bomb.
Or 35 and 5 threes or something like that. He hasn't really shot very well the last 2 games from 3, but
Yeah, I don't like the threes just because of like
I
how
know.
it's been the last couple games. I even said that I was down to go back to it last game, but he still was putting up like he had 29, I think, before he got pulled, and he didn't do any damage from 3. I
What
think
about
he's
his
doing a
10
good job
assists?
of getting the line.
What about his 10 assists? It's plus 200.
I don't think he gets 10 assists in the
No?
Garden tonight, just because of the other guys. But I could actually, now that I say that, he's gonna have 15. Fuck.
we could take his 35 and triple double.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
His 35
I
and a triple
honestly
double.
think the 40's on the menu.
I do too. The triple
What is
double's
the 40
plus
odds?
500.
Oh.
I'm not just take that like individually with you boys.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
should be like just a straight sprinkle, you know? Like plus 500
Yeah,
for a
word.
triple double in this situation is worth a dust, you know?
It really is.
I like the 42D. Let me just look at the value. We're so due for him to hit 1 plus 400 for 40 points. Start there.
Yep. Luca Legacy Night.
Could be. Tatum for 35 is plus 500. The other option is we ladder like his RA or something, because he could flirt with the triple double again. But you kind of think he's going to score more, right? You have a feeling he's going to go for trying to score.
I do. I really think so. I think he's going to have to. I think he has to set the example and set the tone for his teammates. And if he starts to score and open up the floor, it opens up the floor for everybody else, because the Celtics haven't double teamed him. But if you can kind of get them to double team him, he will find the open shooters. And those are going to be the back breaking threes that are really going to kind of put the Celtics out if that's, you know, what ends up happening for the Mavericks. So I really think that he's going to have to score in for like anything to at all happen for this Mavericks team tonight.
I mean, it's a lotto at this point. And
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if Luke is dropping 40, Tatum's dropping 35, then, you know, we're having a wonderful night watching this on playback because we're going to get a legacy basketball game. So,
Yeah. Do you think there's a reality where JB and JT can go for 30 together again?
yes.
Yeah.
Because if you do Luca 40 and then JB, JT 30 each, I'm getting plus 3,500.
Well, I was saying we take Tatum for 35, but
I like Tatum up to 35.
Tatum for 35? Down.
JB for 30. And then I guess Kyrie for 32 as well.
Yeah. Let's just get unhinged.
That's as about as chalky as it gets. But literally Luka for 40, Tatum for 35, JB for 30, and Kyrie for 30 is plus 47,622.
I'm adding the over in there.
Probably not going to add too much, but
Yeah, it's because the over is correlated.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
yeah,
Yeah, it
it
doesn't
actually
do shit.
it actually drops the value. Now, what you could do is put the under, and you can't even bet it. Who sells?
Kyrie. Kyrie.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, we don't have to lock. I mean, I was just saying, if we're going with that logic, like, do we just leave it here and just chalk city, or do we change something? Kyrie for 30 scares the shit out of me. Everything else, I
It scares
can
the
very much
shit
so
out of
see
me,
happening.
too. The only one, it would be crazy for us to double dip on Derek Lively double instead of, right?
Kyrie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that would be just insanity. Like, we shouldn't do that.
Mm-mm.
Let's just say Kyrie at 30 and believe it. We said GOAT's gonna go, man. This This is why the stars show us the NBA fucking finals. Give me a banger. Give me a banger. We had a game like this last year. I just want to say it wasn't even a playoff game. It was after the Mavs traded for Kyrie. It was Mavs versus the Suns. KD was on the Suns now, and fucking Kyrie was on the thing. I can't remember what the payout was. Like, do you remember what the payout was? Sorry, the Kyrie. It was Luka 40, KD 40, Kyrie 30, and Booker 30 or something like Booker 35 plus 11,000. Oh my God, we put way more than we should have on it, and it banged. That's the kind of game that I want tonight. So bad in my bones. But Celtics still win.
I like it. Sure. I mean, Luka 40, JT 35, JB 30, Kyrie 30 is plus 47,622. My only thing that we could change is drop JT to 30 and drop Irving to 25. Then we're probably still over plus 10,000.
We could just drop Kyrie and leave JT. But we could do both. Let's do okay. Sook likes it too, SPJ. Let's drop both. Because JB's is still plus money, and JT is still plus money at 30, and we've laddered JB quite high.
If we Luka Doncic 40, Jaylen Brown 30, Irving 25, JT 30, plus 10,210.
I mean, I just said plus 11,000. That could be a sign.
I mean, it hits it on the head. I'm in.
Right?
I'm in. Okay. Bing bong. Bing bong. Okay. Okay. Here's what we got for you guys. And then we're going to get out of here, go get ready for playback. The game will, I know, that's why we changed it to 25, Rogue Baller. Listen, Linda, listen. All right. So here's the regular geyser, which is 3 guys to just be their guys. Sam Hauser over 8.5 PRA, Derek Lively over 8.5 rebounds, and Dante Exum for 3 points. No, Rogue Baller, I'm just fucking with you, man.
I saw you dropping some dope lines though, Rogue. Earlier.
Oh yeah, it was fucking killing it. Plus 475 is the lines on that. Nice and easy little saucy 3. Okay, next. Kind of more role player guys to have good nights. PJ 3 threes, Horford 3 threes, Derek Lively double plus 3,400. And then the piece de resistance, the goats to goat. Luka for 40, JB for 30, Tatum for 30, Kyrie for 25, plus 10,210. Bing, bong, bang. My play of the day is Luka Doncic over 32.5 points. Vsauce is rolling with JT over 26.5 points, right? Yep.
It was 26.5 yesterday, but now it's 27.5. I still like it there. Full disclosure, don't want anyone to say that I'm eating minus 160 juice, because I don't do that.
Yeah, fair enough. And then Sook has his Peyton Pritchard parlay, which is 1 3, 1.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists for plus 750 if you want to sprinkle in that as well.
Just a tiny
All right, guys.
sprinkle.
A little dust. We appreciate you guys stopping by today to hang out for this. Could be our very last sauce team of the entire NBA season. And if it is, it's been fucking electric hanging out with you guys for the entire season. What a fucking ride it's been. We might get another one though. We'll see. We shall see. But regardless, we will be watching every second of it with you guys on Playback. Go check it out with us. Playback.tv/betting news right there. We'll be live with you guys in an hour to get ready to rock and roll for Game 5. Boys, you got any final words for the guys and girls before we get out of here and rock and roll and get ready for Playback?
Celtics in 5.
Celtics in 5, boys. We said it from the beginning. We'll say it again. Celtics in 5.
I'm excited to watch the game with you guys. It's going to be in Electric City. Can't wait to. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. We got 3 shows for you guys tomorrow. 1, 2, 3 shows. Bing, bong, bang. Come and hang out with us on Playback, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening. You came for the winners, and you stayed for the vibes. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
what
right
you know
here.
about rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What What you know about